Hey, you doing, Guardians? This is Beard versus the World. I'm Hunter V, and I will be talking about the Xur location for May 29th is today through this weekend. So he will go away early Sunday morning, May 31st. So let's get right into it. Xur's actually in the tower this week. He's down by the Crucible, and let's see what he's got. He's actually got some pretty decent items.
Guardian.
So just pause this real quick. So first off, he has the Crest of Alpha Lupe, okay, for the Titan. I've actually been using this a lot lately. I had this kind of like on the shelf for a while. I've had this piece of armor for a while, but I never really used it. But with the Prison of Elders and it being so difficult, and you have to wait to be revived on the higher levels. On level 28, you can be revived immediately. But after level 28, you have to wait about 18 plus seconds to get revived. So this chest allows me to revive teammates faster. Okay? And allows me to spawn more orbs. Orbs are crucial. I find myself using armor, trying to use armor that lets me replenish life when I pick up orbs. Carry more ammo for special weapons, always a good thing, and carry more ammo for hand cannon. I have a 365 Fatebringer, so I definitely use this. Okay. The second item he's got up is the Acrolafide Symbiote. This one is just fun to use. I don't necessarily use this one on high level activity. Just for a fact, if it's high level activity, I'm a hunter. Chances are I'm going Blade Dancer so I can go invisible and revive. But this one gives me increased grenade throw distance. Golden Gun gains one additional shot per use. That's why this one's really good. If you're doing a just like a simple strike, maybe even the weekly strike. I can create orbs pretty good if we're getting overrun by a lot of low throw. The Omnigul strike. When they're in that first low area and the thralls start coming after you, this is a good little weapon that kind of push them off and stuff like that. And then more super energy from grenade kills. Okay. And then the third piece is a brand new DLC piece that came with House of Wolves and nothing monocles. This one doesn't look that pleasing. Okay, this is a Warlock piece of armor. Why do these both say Hunter? They're not Hunter. That first one's a Titan. This is a Warlock piece of armor. It's the gauntlets and enables tracking for scatter grenades. Holds an extra scatter grenade charge. So you get, this is for the Warlock or for the Void Walker. So the Void Walker actually gets to hold 2 grenades. And then when he throws a scatter grenade, the little scatter things that shoot everywhere, they actually track. So I guess it's like a little wolf pack thing for the thing. So I'm probably going to pick these up. But as you'll see, I buy an exotic engram first because I'm really hoping for one specific piece of armor, the Khepri Sting. I only have enough multilite for one thing because I spent a lot of my multilite last week. You watched my other video on buying headgear to try to get the 3 new gauntlets. But this week, when I'm looking at the new gauntlets for the Hunter, Titan, and Warlock, the only one I was really interested in is the Khepri Sting. So, yeah. And let me see something real quick. Hold on, I apologize. It's just what I thought. I spelt it wrong. Fix that. Bless me. Hopefully some of you guys would bless you. Whatever. Anyway, so I just have enough Mosa Light to do that. So let's continue playing. So that's what I do. I buy one exotic engram, and if I need to, I can go back and trade in my strange coins if I don't get what I want. So if you watched my video last week, you'll realize that I don't have much luck with multi-light without exotic engram. I bought about 30 exotic headpieces just to get the 3 pieces I needed. And I just couldn't believe it. I was in awe. As you can see, I do like a pause here because I'm like, holy crap, like for real? I actually got what I wanted. So I am real excited and using these right now. I have a buddy that got this day 1 from the Nightfall last week of the day 1 the House of Wolves DLC. Look at that copier, it looks just like me. And I just couldn't believe I actually got it. So this one is amazing. This pretty much breaks the barrier between the Blade Dancer and the Gunslinger. This is gonna totally change up, you know, the Gunslinger, the way the Gunslinger can play. So let's look at these. Let's look at these stats. Okay, first of all, that thing is amazing. Okay, so primary weapon, increased reload speed for primary weapon, which is awesome in all situations. Invigoration reduces melee cooldown each time you pick up an orb of light. And this is the real good one. Let me pause this real quick. This is the one right here. Touch of Venom. Gain invisibility after crouching in place for a short time. Melee attacking of an enemy from behind while invisible delivers a 4 times damage. Okay, that pretty much gives you 2 perks. There's one perk for the Hunter, Blade Dancer, that when you strike someone in the back of the head, you do 4 times damage. So that gives you that when you're invisible. Or gives you more damage when you're visible. I heard that stacks. Okay. I will do a definitive review of this once I fully, I'll probably do that today, once I fully upgrade these, because I'm going to go ham and try to upgrade these. And my buddy says, the buddy that got him says, he likes to go Gunslinger. So what he'll do is he'll crouch, go invisible, pop super, and he told me that he stays invisible while he has Golden Gun going. For that first shot, he'll be invisible. But if you come in and sneak up on somebody invisible, by the time that first shot gets off, everybody else is like, oh shit. Because usually, you know, you hear the thing go off and you're looking for them. Now you know your brain is trained to look for that red glowing thing. You're not going to expect some invisible guy to come in and start laying waste. So I find that very appealing. I might actually start going Gunslinger in the Crucible to kind of get that little extra surprise. So I'm much better with Blade Dancer, but man, I am just so excited that I actually got this. But look at this thing. Like I said this before, I think Bungie has really gone above and beyond with this new stuff, giving people what they actually want to use. So I'm real excited I actually got that. But yeah, so that's Xur this weekend, May 29th. He is down by the Crucible, selling Crest of Alpha Lupe for the Titan. I don't know why it says Hunter, but for the Titan. Acrophalangus Symbiote for the Hunter. And then Nothing Manacles, a brand new House of Wolves DLC for the Warlock. These I probably am gonna pick them up because I'm like Ash from Pokemon. I gotta catch them all, but this is definitely not a priority. I'll probably wait till later tomorrow night to pick them up. Maybe I'll get lucky and get them. I haven't done the 35s yet because I just found out you can get 35. You can get armor, exotic armor, from the chest on. I know for fact on at least level 35, you can get armor. But anyways. Thanks for watching. I'll put my information in the description like always. Sorry I haven't put up a video in a while, but nothing's really been video worthy lately. Oh, I want to talk about the Patience and Time. Okay, so Xur is selling the Patience in Time.
All right. Hunters found these engrams impenetrable.
Okay, Patience in Time. Okay, we'll talk about this real quick. So Patience in Time is an ARC exotic sniper rifle that lets you go invisible when you aim for a while. Now for this week, level 35 Prison of Elders is arc damage on the final boss, Skolas. Now, you may think that the exotic 365 arc sniper rifle might be your best choice. The fact is, it's not. I have a longbow synthesis from the first expansion pack, Dark Below. That's a 365 also. It's arc. It does about 1,000 to 2,000 more damage than the Patience in Time. It's just as stable, but it does more. It has more impact, so therefore it does more damage. So, if you do not have the Patience in Time, and your goal is to use it to help you through level 35 Skolas this week, I would just grind out real quick. Find yourself a level. Find yourself a sniper. Just get a sniper rifle. Just hopefully you have a sniper rifle already. Arc, or just do some Crucible or something or some other stuff. You'll probably get a legendary sniper rifle. And if you have a etheric light, just pop it on that bad boy, and it will do more damage in the Patient in Time. So yeah, so that's just my 2 cents about that. The Patient in Time is an awesome sniper rifle, but if your goal is to use it to beat Skolas, you have a better chance with a regular legendary 365 arc damage sniper rifle, and then you still get to use a Gallahorn with your primer, because even though it's arc burn, the Gallahorn still does pretty good damage to the ads. Don't use it on Skolas, but to the ads, to clear out ads real quick. If you're trying to run from one side of the map to the other side and you have a bunch of ads in your way, shoot the Gallahorn at them. Don't duck. Don't stop shooting at you for a little while. You might kill some, but it has definitely stopped them from shooting at you. So that's your goal this week. I would definitely not buy the Patience in Time. Spend your strange coin to something else that you might need. If you don't need any of that stuff, then yeah, buy the Patience in Time. But I'm just telling you, it's not as powerful as a 365 legendary arc sniper rifle. All right. Well, anyways, thank you, and goodbye.